now you know that it is Amazon Prime Days week. And yesterday I shared my MVPs of Amazon Travel Essentials. And if you missed that video, I will have it linked at the end of this video. But today I want to share my home favorites. So we are starting in my favorite spot of the house this time of year, and that is out on my porch. Last year I did a complete overhaul of my outdoor screened-in porch, and my favorite things, many of my favorite things, are sitting out here on the porch. The first is my outdoor furniture, my little sectional set that I got from Amazon last year. And with that, I also got an outdoor rug that I laid down and these lovely panels that I have, privacy panels that I have behind me. I will have all of these items linked in the description and the first pinned comment below. But I wanted to start out here and share just how lovely this space has become because of all of these items that I got from Amazon last year. The furniture was super easy to put together. The cushions are kind of boring. They're like this blue, but they do have cushion covers that I have been looking at getting that you can just throw over these cushions, which is something that I might do very soon. And I will have those linked below to the ones that I am considering getting. Whoops, there's a jet flying over. For those of y'all who don't know, that was a jet. I live very close to Camp Lejeune, so we are constantly hearing noises that are happening from the Marine base over there. Sometimes it's bombing, sometimes it's jets. You just never know what you might have that's flying over at any point in the day. So from the porch, we are going to go inside and talk about a few other things, a few of my other home favorites that I have. And I think we're going to go to the kitchen first. Okay, so I am going to try very hard in this video to not be super chatty. I've noticed in my last couple of videos I've been really talky. So I just want to go through these items pretty quickly. Most of them are going to be pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have to share what they do or go really in depth in what their benefits are to you. I'm just going to share these items that I use on the regular that are favorites of mine. And now that we are in the kitchen, I want to share a few items. First are these oil sprayers. I have two of them. I've had them for quite a while. I have one that has avocado oil in it and one that has olive oil in it. And I use these almost every single day because I'm using oil for something or another. And they just are a really nice way to not overdo it on the oil when you are just trying to get a little bit out. A couple of other things that I hadn't really thought I was going to talk about, but once I came in the kitchen, I was like, oh, I'll share these too. I have my little salt container that just holds the salt in here. My daughter had one of these, and I just love the idea of being able to swing that open and grab a little pinch of salt. And I do use just Himalayan sea salt in here. And last over here is my little pepper mill that I can refill with peppercorns. It gives me the option for different sizes of the grind for the pepper to come out. Really love this thing. I didn't know if I would or not, but I use this. I love pepper. I love a lot of spice in my food. Not super hot, but I like spice, if that makes sense. And this has really been a nice addition to my kitchen. Okay. From here, I've got one thing in the refrigerator. I did talk about this. I'm trying not to talk about the things that I just talked about in my May favorites video. I'm trying to talk about other things in my house that I use a lot. But one of the things I do want to point out again is my water filter. It's the Zero water filter pitcher. I use this multiple times a day because I am constantly taking the water from here and pouring it into my infusion pitcher. I'll get to it eventually. But I do love using this to filter my water. I do live in an older trailer, so I'm sure there are a lot of things in the pipes that I don't necessarily want to be building up in my body. So this has been a great addition. I do change out the filter. I think every 4 to 6 months is when the filter gets changed in here. Maybe it's 3 to 4 months. I don't know. I forget. I do have it written down in my calendar when I need to change it. It does come with a little thing here that you can test the filter with too. So if you are like me and you don't always keep track of when you've changed the filter out in your picture, it does give you that option. Okay, now we are going to go to the other side of the kitchen for a couple of items that, well, one is brand new. I just got it last month. And then the other one I've had for a little while. And those are, let's see where I can put you so you can see these things. We're going to move this chair out of the way. It's a tiny kitchen. So down here, right here, is my sweet new little microwave. I love this thing. I went from having a ginormous big black microwave that was taking up a tremendous amount of space on my counter. If you've followed me for a while, you have seen that microwave in many videos where I have ended up in my kitchen doing things. And I moved that off of the counter. I gave it away, and then I found a little table to put this little microwave on because I really only use it to heat things up. Now that I have a kettle, I don't even use it to heat up my water. I just use it to maybe defrost some food sometimes, or to steam vegetables if they're in one of those microwavable steamer packs. Just not a lot of stuff that I use a microwave for. So this is perfect, and the color matches my wall. I mean, what's not to love about that, right? And then the other item is down here on the bottom shelf, and that is my electric wine opener. It took me forever to get one of these. I was just fine with a regular manual wine cork opener, but I got this. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I waited so long. This is so great. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is just keep it charged up, and it holds a charge forever. Love, love this thing. I don't drink wine at home as much as I used to, but when I have friends over and we go through a few bottles of wine, it's nice to have this to open things with. Oh, and it does come with its own little thing to get the foil off of the wine cork as well. Okay, where to next? Let's go to the office. And it's a mess. I didn't really straighten up for this video. It's kind of a spur of the moment because Prime Days kind of snuck up on me. Didn't sneak up on me. They decided to have it a lot earlier than they usually do, so I wasn't really quite prepared to do these videos this week. So that's a little behind the scenes secret between you and me. Okay, so welcome to my my office is a little bit messy. Not as messy as it's been messier. I can guarantee you it has been messier, but it's not all that neat right now. So I wanted to share with you in here a few of my favorite things that I use all the time. One is my standing desk, and although I'm not standing at it right now, I do actually use that quite often. I hurt my sciatica. I did something filming a video about a week and a half ago. I was sitting a little weird when I filmed a video, and I was fine until the middle of the night. I woke up with shooting pain going down my back and my leg, and realized that I had done something to my sciatica. It was the first time that's ever happened. Luckily, I'm fine now, but during the next few days, I had my standing desk all the way up because it was way more comfortable for me to be standing than it was for me to be sitting. And the other thing that I do use, I haven't been using it as often as I would like, but I will be getting back into that habit, that I use with my standing desk is my walking pad to get in a few extra steps. Like I said, I've gotten out of my routines this year, and that's one of those routines that I haven't quite gotten back into, but I'm hoping that over the next few weeks, as it's getting hotter and hotter outside, it's getting super hot for walking in the afternoon. I'm going to get that walking pad back up so I can be walking in here. And then this is another item that I got. I reorganized the office. I redid some things in here around Christmas time, and I got this new chair that I got specifically because I thought it would look cute for filming videos in here, which was great, and it is, but it's also really, really comfy. So this has become a favorite very quickly. It's much more comfortable honestly than I thought it was going to be when I purchased it, because I really did purchase it based on its looks. But luckily, it ended up being comfortable too. And it does go up and down, so you can adjust the height on this as well. A few other things that I should mention in here while I'm in here from doing that remodel. I have this lovely bookcase that I put together for having that backdrop behind me when I do my videos. And I really, really like that with the little baskets that I've put in there. That has ended up being a great place to store a lot of my travel, my smaller travel essentials. And then I also have this really pretty mirror that I put in here, this full-length mirror that I have used for doing videos where I'm like I did my scarf video in here and some other like wardrobe type videos. And then lastly, I'm not going to really pull it out, but I'll show you some B-roll of it, is my clothing rack that I use when I am filming videos for my travel capsule wardrobes or anything that I am pulling clothes out and I need to have them hanging up somewhere. I also will use it when I am creating my own packing, like I'm creating my own travel capsule for the trips that I go on that I'm not necessarily filming, but I will pull the clothes out and I will hang them on that clothing rack to start putting together the clothes that I know that I'm going to want to pack for a certain trip. So I think that covers pretty much everything here in the office. So the next room that we're going to move to is the bathroom. So the first thing we're going to start off in the bathroom with is not an actual toiletry item. It is something that I use to clean with, and it is this rechargeable scrubber set. So you get this handle that you can recharge using a USB, I think it's a USB-C cable. So it's just rechargeable and it has quite a bit of power. It comes with a whole bunch of different heads. This scrubber head is the one I use the most, but it came with a whole bag of a variety of different heads. A little like pointy one that can get into the corner of things, softer pads for buffing out stuff. Some people use this tool for cleaning their cars. I mostly use it for cleaning the tub and, other kind of hard to reach places that need to get scrubbed down. It also comes with 2 sections of extension poles, so you can make it pretty long when you need to reach things. And honestly, I probably should use it to go out and scrub the side of the trailer, but I'm not going to do that. I did have it power washed last year, so it looks fine. I really don't need to clean it that badly, but I love this thing. It has really made cleaning the bathtub so much easier. And I want to say it wasn't that terribly expensive, and if it's on sale during Prime Days, which I'm almost fairly certain, don't you love that certainty, that this will be probably at a pretty good price during Amazon Prime Days. Now let's move on to some more like beauty items that I use on a regular basis that maybe will be on sale. These are a little more not sure if they're going to be on sale this week, but I thought I would share them with you just in case they might be, and you can get a good deal on them. So the first is my shampoo and conditioner. I use the Olaplex clarifying shampoo and bond maintenance conditioner most of the time, and then I use the purple toning for blonde hair, purple shampoo and conditioner like once or twice a month. So those, I believe last year they were on sale, not a huge sale, but they were a little bit less than they usually are, because those usually run about $32 for a bottle of shampoo. I know, it's ridiculously expensive, but I have tried a bunch of different kinds, and the Olaplex just makes my hair feel the best. So the other items that I had wanted to talk about, I have my Zero Clean It Cleansing Balm, something I use every single day when I'm wearing makeup, I guess I should say. If I have a day that I don't wear makeup, I'm not really using this to clean the makeup off of my face, but most of the days that I am filming or putting on anytime I put mascara on, I'm using this to get my makeup off with, because it gets my mascara off the best. Then I do a second cleanse at night with the Gentle Foaming Moisturizer Cleanser by La Roche-Posay. This is my favorite face cleanser that I have found, and I'll use this. I'll do the cleansing balm first, and then I'll do a scrub after I have used the balm to really get everything off of my face. And then the other two items that may or may not be on sale are my Laneige water sleeping mask that this stuff is makes my skin feel so good when I wake up in the morning. And then my Laneige lip mask, the vanilla flavor is the one that I've been using. I feel weird if I go to sleep and I haven't put these on before bed. They are a solid part of my nighttime skin routine at this point, and I am hoping that they are on sale because I need to get some replacements for myself. Not of the lip mask. This is going to last forever, I swear. It'll take a while for this to go through, but this is getting a little low. So the last two items we're going to talk about are a couple more hair tools. Now, in yesterday's travel essential video, I talked about my 5-in-1 curling wand set that's dual voltage, and I use that when I travel as well as at home. But there are two other items that I use at home that I don't typically take with me when I travel. And the first is my Tymo hair dryer. This is a great hair dryer. It has 4 different heat settings and 3 different fan settings, and then it comes with the different nozzles. So it's got this nozzle, it's got the diffuser, like the big round diffuser thing that I still haven't figured out how to use, and then another nozzle that has like the comb end on it. So you can take those and change them out as you want. This really dries my hair very quickly and with a lot less damage because I can dry it on a lower heat and at a lower fan volume. So it dries I get my hair dry in about 5 minutes. And then the other tool that I use not as regularly as I use my curling wand is my straightener. And this is a Lange, I think it's Lange, I think is how you pronounce it. So it's got kind of like a fan that blows out, so it cools, so it straightens your hair, but it cools it at the same time. And again, multiple different heat settings, so you don't have to have it all the way up on high, so it does a little bit less damage to your hair. And if you are curious about how I usually style my hair, lucky for you, I just did a video that I published last week showing you step by step how I do my hair, and I will have it right up here. If you have any questions about the products that I went over today, and I know I went through them really quickly, put something down in the comments and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video today. I hope that you can go out and find some love and joy in your life. Bye.